Good morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today I've got some van problems that I need to sort out ASAP for more space in the van. So basically, as you all know, my water tank is there and I'm going to be taking the water tank back out and popping it in the spare wheel carrier section underneath the van. But first things first, I need to make sure these ain't rusted. Now they're a nightmare for rusting, so I'm going to see if they're free. If they are, we can drop that wheel down, get the water tank in there and bang it straight back up. For this we're going to use a 19mm socket. It's just as easy as basically loosening them down. Luckily they're not seized in, so I can just loosen these down and drop the spare wheel down. Tell you what, that step's not the best, is it? Look at that. Yeah, that's a bit knackered. Oh well, I'll get another. Right, that's the wheel down. Oh, that went a lot better than expected. I did think, not gonna lie, I did think that wouldn't come down at all, but mustn't be as rusted as I thought. Although I'm gonna change this top, because I kind of don't want to get it full of crap, especially while I'm working under the van. Right, switch the top. Yeah, that's a bit better. At least it's not creased, that's the main one. Drop the water tank.
Let's go. There's a lot of water we literally filled up the other day.
Yeah,
Today.
pretty much.
So all the water is just coming out the tank, and then luckily there's like a grid over there.
The reason why we get quite annoyed with this is because when we're filling up and the back of the van's full, we've got to move stuff to undo this lid to then fill it with a hose pipe, and we want to be filling it from the outside of the van. Now we're going to take all this off and put this tank underneath, and then put a pipe straight to a little gland on the outside of the van so you can fill up from the outside. Makes life a bit easier.
It's a shame to waste all the lovely carpet that you've done.
I know. I'm gonna actually use some of it, you know. I'm thinking of, see this water heater?
Yeah,
I might box in around it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a shelf, you know, so it's not just wasted. What do you think? Reckon?
Yeah, could do.
There's that lid.
Oh, I think we're empty. Yeah, so turn that off. And then we've got our little water pump plug in there. So we've run into a tiny little problem. We've got holes. What is it in? Let me move that out of the way. In the lid of the water tank. Did you screw it down or something?
Yeah.
So we need to try and melt some plastic.
See if we can fill it. You're laughing, but this may work.
Don't try this at home, kids.
I know. Literally. That's the two holes plugged with some plastic.
Seems to have worked, doesn't it?
Seems to have worked, but I will cover them as well. It's just that I wanted the hole to be smaller more than anything. And a big hole.
Hole plugged.
Hey? The hole's definitely plugged. Yeah.
That is out.
Yeah.
Time for the water tank to come out.
Undo this.
Where's that hole from? That was meant to be there.
Yeah, probably not the best idea running it there. Gonna be under the van, aren't
Look, it's in the shape of a person.
Run it all out. Whether it will.
What was that?
Well, I'm hoping that this actually fits in spare wheel carrier, because if it doesn't,
Screwed.
then I
Bless you.
haven't got a backup plan, so we'll soon see, won't we? Right. Whoa, God, that's heavy, that. Like, very heavy. Where's spare wheel? Oh wow, that's rusted. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely clean car up. Don't mind the rust.
She's a rusty gal.
Ah, he's a rusty gal, look at that. We'll go in. Yeah, because if that goes there,
Yeah.
that'll then go up.
That's clever.
It actually does work.
That's cool. It's like it's made for it.
It is, isn't it?
Will it hold the weight of it? Oh yeah, it will definitely, because it's holding a wheel, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Cool.
mega, isn't it? That worked a little bit better than I thought, but let me just put this on so we can have a little look.
So the spare wheel is out. Water tank is in. The back looks super empty, look at that. If anyone wants to send us some e-bikes, we've now got room.
Drop them in the back of there.
What?
Problem is, my pipe's not as big as what you think.
Well, we know that.
It's not actually as long as what I thought.
What's that for?
This is for the drill a hole there.
Ah, into the water tank.
Yeah, and this will go into the water tank.
What are you doing?
Just seeing where this breather thing is.
I reckon we should build another bed under here, and this can be my bedroom. It's well cosy. Mine and Lily's job is to tell him when we see the dint come through. Yes, see it. There it is.
Good spot.
Yeah, it's just there.
Yes. That's bang on, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I haven't got the right size drill bit, but I'm going to go in with that one and then go in with the jigsaw after it. Now the sound deadening on the back of this, so that's why it's not fully gone through. If I go through the sound deadening, oh, piece will come out. There's the
Hot.
sound. Very hot. Little tip when you're fitting one of these, take the little foam ring off, and that is literally a guide of what you need to cut on the inside of that.
Clever.
Pop it on, trace it up, then go around either with your jigsaw or whatever you want to cut it out with. Cracking tip that.
If you do say so yourself.
If I do say so myself, just don't don't trace around the outer ring, otherwise your full thing will sink through. Do that then. How about that? Boom.
Wait, woo.
Wait, woo. They look like a bee or something.
Bit like Gollum.
Right.
Oh, sorry for the wind, guys.
Sweet. Like that.
Perfect.
Banging nice.
She looks like a proper camper van now, doesn't she?
Just done it. Hello. No one in there. Pull that around. Spread that around there.
Shove it in then. So that goes through this hole, down into that hole, and into the water tank. So we've just put the screws in. Jordan's just going to clean all the silicone thing. What is it called? Sealant.
Yeah.
Around the edges.
She's hanging off the edge.
How did you get there? I'll put you in the front. I can't see if it's leaking now. We'll have to come and test it. So if I hold it there. Oh no, I can see something leaking underneath.
What?
Look, it's just coming straight out.
Coming straight out of where? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to come straight out of. So it's all tested, guys. There's been no leaks, touch wood, and the pressure in the tap seems to be much better. Spot on. So we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe because we've got some more van build upgrades coming shortly.